Can I address another one? I think. I mean, do you see where I'm coming from with the whole?
Yeah, no. I definitely see
It's
what
like
you're
this.
coming
I'm
It's like this. I
100%
mean,
with you on voice.
it's like this. People don't go see the Rolling Stones to listen to Keith Richards play the fucking guitar. They came to hear Mick Jagger sing.
from.
When you
I
go
don't know
see
nothing about the
Stevie,
Rolling Stones.
we can keep
I know
going.
Mick Jagger. Yeah,
Hold on.
I'm rolling with the analogy. Yeah.
Hold on. Watch this. You going to listen to Stevie Wonder play the harmonica, or you going to listen to Stevie Wonder play "Knocks Me Off My Feet" and sing that shit? You feel me?
I like both,
I
but I
like
do want
it.
to
I
see him
like
play that
footprints.
harmonica.
I like the harmonica.
I expect the harmonica.
But you're not going to listen to Stevie play the harmonica for 3 hours. You will listen to Stevie sing for 3 hours.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
you
fair.
will.
Fact.
That's fair.
What the hell people going to a damn Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston in her heyday show for? Because it damn sure ain't to see them niggas dance. Okay, voice matters.
Yeah.
Right.
It
That's all I'm
does.
saying. And so all I'm trying to do is get you to understand
It does.
most of our all-time great MCs have something great or something unique about their voice.
And when you talk
I agree
about
with
all
that.
time, that's 100% true. But in the South specifically, it's not that. That's not that deep. For when you talk about all rappers, but when we talk about just a Southernness, it's not like that.
Let's get to our southernness. I want to get to my next thing that really matters that we think doesn't matter here in hip hop, but we talk about it all the time. The charisma matters, dumb it down. We need to stop acting.
He got charisma up the wazoo.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I think he got
up the
charisma.
wazoo.
So what I would
Listen
say
to what I'm
is
saying.
he
Hold
does
on,
not
hold on,
have
hold
the
on.
car song,
Charisma.
and that matters in the South.
Guys, what are we doing here? No. Jay got charisma. Pac got charisma. Big got charisma. Method Man got charisma. Slick Rick got charisma. That's what I'm saying. People are acting like it's easy to make a top 50 rapper list. No, it's not. There have literally been thousands of guys doing this. Busta Rhymes. Like, no, he's not that charismatic.
So
no, he's not. He's not top tier voice or charisma level.
So
and the albums aren't top tier either. So we have three major problems.
I think the album is top tier. So okay, but do you ever listen to Questlove Supreme podcast?
I've caught it a couple times, but I just don't like Questlove that much.
Oh well, I love the Roots. That's another one.
I love the Roots.
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean.
Oh, you don't like his personality so much.
I fuck with the Roots hard all day, every day. You asking me to listen to Questlove? No, you can keep that shit.
Okay, all right. I just only brought it up because Fonte's a co-host, so they both do it all the time together.
I'll listen for that. I didn't know that Fonte was co-hosting. I'll listen about supporting Fonte because he is my Carolina brethren.
So just one of the podcasts, one of the episodes, I forgot what episode, but they were talking about the yo-yo. And and Quest kind of on Little Brother blew up on Questlove's blog back in the day.
I didn't know that. Player. I didn't know how they blew. I never
it was
knew
on
that.
OK Player.
Yeah.
And they were. And so
I knew OK Player. I didn't know exactly how it happened. I knew OK Player played a part. I didn't know it was the tipping point. Okay.
Yeah, but Quest talked about the yo-yo. With Fonte. And he was talking about it. He was saying like this was a Star Is Born moment when he heard Fonte on that on the track. He was talking about the coffee house. People. I think that verse has a ton of charisma. I feel like that verse has a ton of personality.
Not just that, Fonte
panels that Capri's on.
Mic.
Come on, dog. I'm about to get.
He's funny on the mic,
this.
and he's so funny that he was on that Sherman Showcase show. I don't know if you ever seen that, but he was on that stand up it's like a sketch comedy show, where he's on there like doing these different steps. It's like a fake Soul Train. So he'll pop on there sometimes and sing these like stupid stupid joke songs.
No, I get what you're saying. Okay, see, I think y'all are talking about him being more personable than I'm saying charismatic. When somebody has charisma, it's the guy that walks into the room and the other guys want to be like that guy.
I don't want to be like Fonte. He's just looks like a regular dude. It looks like
that's his point. He's cooking Aaron up right now.
I don't feel like that for no man though.
Hold on.
I don't want to be like Jay-Z either.
No. This is superhero sport. This is what I mean. This is superhero sport. Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I mean about charisma. I think everybody knows that I'm a big Nas fan and that I think he's the greatest MC of all time. Listen to me. When Jay was at his peak, you remember the Volume 3 album? The gray cover where he's in the denim suit.
Mm.
Nah, I went and bought that denim suit. I had it. There are pictures of me in it at UNCG in the fit. I paid $300 for that denim outfit. And I remember how not only my niggas responded, but how the chicks responded and like all that. They like, yo, Coop got the J fit from the album cover.
Yeah.
This is
I never
me.
had that, Coop.
Hold on, this is me back in the day. I was a Nas fan back then too. That's how serious Jay's swag and charisma was. That people around campus was talking about the outfit, not just because I had the outfit, but it was like, yo, Coop got the outfit on. Like, this nigga Jay is serious out here. They got the nigga Coop in a Rockaware outfit. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about charisma. It's like he was literally in the process of like trying to dismantle my favorite MC, but I knew who the fuck he was, and I knew what his clothes looked like.
This is why I have so much trouble. Because I always want the opposite. Like whatever people are doing, I never want to do that. So I always relate better to the people that's like, oh, you're not doing what they're doing? Oh, I'm with that. And that always stands out to me.
I'm gonna tell you one of the funniest things that I realized, and I'll never forget this about Snoop. Nah, Snoop had niggas wearing flannel jackets in 1993. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I was too little.
When I pulled up, I spent about a year in South Carolina in between moving from Atlanta to Charlotte. But when I pulled up to Charlotte in 93 in September, oh no, the flannel coats was out, dog. It was doggy style. You know what I'm saying? I told people this shit matters. Like, I can go sit in the barbershop right now with my bald-headed ass and be like, give me the 96 Nas. And the barber gonna know exactly what to do with my hair.
No, for sure.
That's different. Fonte don't have it like that. So when I'm talking about charisma, that's what I'm saying. Listen to the guys on this list. Like, this ain't regular charisma.
No, that's what I gotta ask you though. Yeah. Because when you have the Nas, I feel like is around at a time when that is more of a thing. Like, who is the guy like that today? Is it only like a Drake? Like, who is the guy that when people see them, they want to go copy them? I mean, I don't know, because I don't know what these kids like. I don't see. I never feel like that because I'm grown. So is that still a thing, or is that something that these our original icons are so, or our '90s icons to me are so, bigger than life?
I feel like the kids want to be like a lot of people. I mean, anyone who's big, I feel like they talk about their style. They constantly talk about fashion.
But what is a young boy style?
Hold on. This is what I mean when I say this. Listen to what I'm about to say, because I'm about to bring up somebody Southern in relationship to Fonte when I say this. Wayne's the last guy that I really saw had it like that. Where it's like, no, I know dudes are sitting up here getting tatted up everywhere about Wayne, growing their dreads out about Wayne. Like, right. Like, they whole style about Wayne. Wayne's the last guy to have it in spades the way the people before him had it. So I think he's probably the last of that dying breed. But nah, man, y'all got family in the A? Ask them how many niggas they done seen down here dressing like Future and Thug the last 10 years. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, no, Fonte doesn't have that. I'm not saying he's not charismatic. I'm just telling you, this is superhero sport that we kind of chose to play. And so sometimes we got to kind of play by superhero rules. And that's not fair to regular guys, except unless your name's Kanye. Unless your name's Kanye.
Is part of that.
Think about Fonte's charisma in relationship to Kanye.
Kanye bit that stuff from Little Brother too. Kanye bit that stuff from him too.
He did, but his personality, his message, his charisma is crazy. And he's really the only normal guy to break through these barriers. All these other guys have like some sort of astounding story. Harris one is like, yeah, I was homeless for 2 years before I got my rap deal. It's like, you were homeless for 2 years? It's like, what? It's like Nas is like, yeah, I dropped out of 10th grade. It's like, you're better than words with anybody I've ever heard. You dropped out in 10th grade. You have a 9th grade education and you rap better than everybody. Jay-Z, literally, I came into this motherfucker 100 grand strong. 9 to be exact, from grinding G-Packs. No, motherfuckers wasn't walking around coming into the game with $1 million in 96. No, like, that's not normal stories.
Now, how much of that is because these people are major artists getting tons of marketing push?
No, part of why they got the push was because their story was special to begin with. That's what I mean. Part of the push and part of what people seen in him. Leor Cohen talked about, think about this. DMX made Unsigned Hype in the Source in 1991 for Born Loser.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not until Leor Cohen is being taken to the fucking hospital room that DMX is currently sitting. And think about this. Imagine being the boss of Def Jam and this guy named Irv keeps telling you, I got the hottest guy in the street. And he's like, let me hear him. And the dude is like, well, we got to go to the hospital. And Leor's like, well, why? Well, he robbed some niggas last week and the niggas found him. So they fucked him up. But he's still going to rap for you. And his jaw is wired shut. And he literally starts rapping and the wire is breaking out of the jaw. No, that's not a normal story. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't beat you when stuff like that happens and takes shape. You can't beat that storyline. Tupac's mama being a Black Panther, her being really incarcerated while she was pregnant with him. You cannot beat that story, fam. There is no winning. You can't beat that guy.
I hear with the story stuff, but that's true of those
all
artists.
These guys got stories, then.
But okay, but not all the '80s artists don't. Like so, Run DMC was just met in college. They just
Rakim was a high-rated quarterback. KRS-One was homeless.
Okay.
Slick Rick shot the motherfucker because his family was being threatened. No, that's not normal.
Okay.
It's not normal.
Okay, EPMD just met in college. They're just normal dudes.
What about the current
Cool J was just a high school kid. He was
nobody got them stories now. I feel like I feel like we hold these '90s artists, and of course, look like I do too. But we always
like this is what I mean
back
about
to them.
Even with Chuck D,
in 03, I feel like
Chuck D was running college radio. He had a whole following.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
No, that's not normal. Stop acting like that's normal. And it's like it's okay to be normal, but it's like understand most of these guys aren't normal. Like
Cole's normal. Just a normal college. Went to college. It's the same story as Fonte.
Kanye is really the one that really opened it up and made it more popular. So the guys that exist after Kanye, I don't really like look at the same way because they exist because Kanye existed. Fonte doesn't fall into that though, because like you even said, well, Kanye got some of Kanye from Fonte.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so but what about Run DMC, EPMD, all those I named, LL Cool J.
Okay, so listen to who all you just named.
Some of the biggest hip hop legends of all time.
right. And you know what they all have in common?
Yeah.
This guy named Russell Simmons giving them an image and a brand. That's correct. That is correct.
Okay. All right, I get that. That's a fair point.
LL with the Kangols and the love songs. Run DMC with the leather and the My Adidas. EPMD with the bucket hats and the jumpsuits. They had looks, fam. That's what I'm saying. Russ knew them niggas was normal, so he made them not look normal.
Right.
He made them into stars. Like that.
Okay. All right. That's a good point. My thing is, all right, so I get that. And you said that this is a superhero sport. And that's
think about Kane, man. Think about Kane. A nigga that will out-rap you and out-dance you, looks better than you, is taller than you, will probably fuck your girl tonight.
And Kane is dope. And I think Fonte got a lot of his style from Kane. He talks about, he even says on the listener,
Kane used to live in Raleigh
and sat down and learned every word of it. Like, yeah,
Kane used to live in Raleigh when they was coming up.
They have a song together, don't
they? I know Kane used to live in Raleigh. I'm from Carolina. Yeah. This is stuff we know. So he wasn't too far. They went to college in Central. That's Durham, Raleigh, Durham. Right, it's right there. Yeah.
All right, so before you lose your time, dumb it down, you better get into your Lupe argument, man.
All right, I just want to. I got to make my last point about Fonte real quick before, and then we're gonna get into Lupe. So the thing is,
I love that we're giving Fonte this run.
I love Fonte. He deserves it. All right, so my thing is, I disagree fundamentally with the rap as a superhero sport. I feel like what I love about hip hop and what everyone loves about hip hop is that it's relatable to the everyday person's story, the Black story, right? I think that's everyone. It doesn't matter. People all around the world listen to hip hop because it relates to their story. It's whether it's just overcoming, struggle, fighting oppression, whatever it is, it tells you about everyday people stuff. And then when you have someone like Fonte who's talking about everyday people stuff, whether it's marriage, health problems when you get to 40 years old, or whether it's going to your dad's funeral, or whether it's just going to the coffee shop or whatever it is. It's everyday people stuff that I can relate to. It's not drug deals or murders that I didn't live out and I can't relate to. It's everyone can relate to it stuff. And when people talk about Currency or they talk about like Larry June or these people, I think they relate to them because they are talking more everyday people stuff too. Just about
see, and that's cool. But listen to people like Currency and Larry June. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they ain't about to do no Purple Rain numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to tell a motherfucker to go get in Lake Minnetonka, get you a purple motorcycle, get you an Apollonia, superhero. Superhero. You feel me? No. Get you some gloves with some glitter on them and start moonwalking over a highlighted floor. Superhero. We've been attracted to this superhero shit the whole time. We can't start remaking the rules for rap. Same thing with the voice thing. It's like, no. We deal in superhero shit. When Prince was making I Want to Be Your Lover, and he was just a regular, run-of-the-mill, funk disco inspired making, you get what I'm saying?
But even like Nas, like I love, like say New York State of Mind. I love that album. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. But even like be having dreams that I'm a gangster, but I'm just a.
I do think Nas is like very much from every man's perspective.
Every man's perspective. That's what I'm saying.
He does go into the like fake mafioso crap later, but on Illmatic, he's like, I live in the hood, so this stuff that happens, and I got friends in jail. I got this stuff. I got that stuff.
And Illmatic is the greatest album of all time. That is normal people stuff.
Hold on. This is what I'm about to say. Timeless themes with high level execution.
Fonte got
get what I'm saying? No, he doesn't.
It's not as high as Illmatic, but it's pretty high.
First of all, it's not as high as Nas, and the themes he doesn't have. But not even about the bar work. I'm talking more about the themes. People have to understand that the most special thing about Illmatic is the themes being expressed. It's the way that they're being expressed. It's being expressed to you in a poetic way that these things haven't been expressed before. Like, we know that life's a bitch and then you die.
And Speed is timeless theme. Like going to work, this trading lifestyle ain't working for me. From the crib to the lab to your job to make a profit. That's
and I
timeless.
get what you're saying. But this is what I mean about the level of execution. That's not the verses on Life's a Bitch, fam, and you know that.
No, yeah, for sure. No, I agree.
Okay,
it's not those verses.
So that's what I'm saying about how there's levels to this, and it's
but
like
the good fight. I would say is very high execution song.
It's not Memory Lane though, fam. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Every time you go give me something, I got something for you. Where it's like, no, it's not
cooking
that.
you. I ain't gonna lie. He cooking you up for real. Yeah.
I
changed my mind.
Like, you can't compare.
I changed my mind.
I don't think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
trying
think
to
he's trying to do that. No, you make a valid assertion about Illmatic being very everyman. I told you part of what drew me into Illmatic and drew into hip hop. He was the first person. I've been listening to rap. He was the first person, and the first album that I heard. It's like, no, that's my neighborhood too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I'm not from New York. But that state of mind that he's talking about, New York state of mind, when he says, whenever frustrated, I'm a hijack Delta.
Yeah.
No, Fonte don't talk like that, fam.
Well, Fonte don't talk about any sort of crime type stuff. Yeah, that's what.
No, but
it's not the same thing.
What I'm saying, but that's on the same song. But that's on the same song when he's saying, "Be having dreams and I'm a gangster, drinking my wet, holding text." But he's also giving you some insightfulness.
Mm-hmm.
That Fonte don't do certain shit like that. It's like this is what I mean. Sometimes. This is what I mean about that high level. I was suicidal, high smoking so much lie. I saw a dead bird flying through a broken sky. No, Fonte don't rap like that, fam. Not fucking with that. I'm sorry.
I gotta disagree. I think Fonte got bars much better than that.
I'm in between. I'm in the middle.
All right. So let's get
into what you got to get.
But I fuck with Fonte. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do about this. Matter of fact, I'm about to type his name in. Actually, I already got his name down, but we're gonna put Fonte in the mix next, and we'll see where he lands.
Yeah.
Because how about this? Where do you rank Fonte in relationship to somebody like a Styles P?
Oh, I got him way over that.
How?
That's hard, man. I don't.
How?
Because the Locks don't have a classic album, and Little Brother has two. It's easy. It's simple bad.
But you talking about the group work? You know, Styles' catalog is dwarfing like Fonte's catalog on some solo shit, right?
He's a lot more catalog. If you mean,
it's got better too. It's better.
Not better, man. He got. Yeah.
I think.
I do like Styles
P.
first.
I love Styles P. I'm not trying to hate
Styles P solos. I got like 2 of them I really love. But I like the first Fonte solo. I don't know about the other ones.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to talk about the first one's a banger. Like I said, there's greatness on the first one. How about this? Let's just do this right quick. I have our rubric up right quick. And I just want to know offhand, the people that I'm about to list off, I want you to tell me the people that Fonte's better than. Okay?
I'm gonna let them tell you because I got Fonte top 5 in my top 5.
Yeah, he's
so
biased.
I'm go ahead.
Bam.
My top 5. I'll tell you my top 5 right now is Nas. I'm telling you my top 5 are Nas.
Do you have an object? Is this a personal or objective?
This is my personal top 5.
Take your personal out of it and be objective though. But let me tell you your personal top 5.
Nas,
it's music. You can't be objective.
Music. All right, Nas, Lupe. What did I say? The Roots or Black Thought, and then Outkast, and then Fonte. That's my top 5. So
that's all bar work. Okay, Fonte's not better than Nas. He's not better than Jada.
I didn't say that. Yeah. I
Rock him. Tupac.
No. Jadakiss? He's better than Jadakiss. I'll tell you why.
I didn't say Jadakiss. I said KRS.
You didn't say Jadakiss.
But he's not better than Kiss either.
He's not better than Kiss, man.
He got punchlines that are just as good as Kiss. And yes, he does. Yes, he does.
No. You went too far. Punchlines better than Kiss? No.
He's not better than Snoop. He's not better than Big. He's not better than L. He's not better than Scarface. He's not better than Kanye. He's not better than Ghost or Ray. He's not better than Raekwon.
He's better than Raekwon. You be overrating Raekwon.
Oh, this dude is a Raekwon.
Now you're going too far, man. You're going too far, man.
Raekwon?
No. Vontae don't have no purple tape. Stop.
I didn't say he got a purple tape. Purple tape is a group album. It's a group album.
Oh, it is kind of a group album.
It's a group album.
Okay, so let's get this straight.
What is Raekwon's solo album classic? None. You don't got none.
That's kind of true.
I mean, first of all, he comes from a collective, and neither does Fonte. That's why I keep trying to tell you. You keep talking about Ray not having these
Charity Starts at Home is classic.
No, it's not. I don't know.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you, fam. This is what I mean about charisma. This is what I mean about moments.
Raekwon don't got charisma.
No. Name one Fonte verse that's known in hip hop lexicon the way Ray's verse on Cream is known.
Okay, so they're different
stop
eras.
Talking to me about that. That's what I'm talking about. Charisma
different
matters,
eras.
Voice matters. Execution matters. Why you don't have no Cream level verse? You can't better.
One came out in '94.
You're talking about somebody that came out in 03 with no major label push compared to a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. Like
that's marketing different.
Wu-Tang had major label push, guys. I don't know if you know this. They sold Protect Your Neck. They sold Protect Your Neck out the trunk of their car the summer before, and so they didn't have a deal.
But we talking about the era.
The Loud Records doesn't even exist anymore, guys.
What I'm saying is the era, man. Like, look, these people that came out and did this,
they got played on the radio.
Like our '90s artists.
Cream was not getting paid on the radio, fam.
They got
Cream never got paid on the radio.
Okay, y'all. When Cream came out, y'all know Cream was a slow burner. It took about 3 or 4 months for Cream to really hit radio. We made Cream, not the radio. We made Cream. Hip hop,
right?
Cream,
Yes, hip hop when we had less, like when it was more of a I'm not gonna say centralized, but it was way different than in the early 2000s.
No, but what I'm saying is that here's where I do agree with Eminem. You better lose yourself in the moment. You own it. You better never let it go. You might wish you one shot to blow. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes have those moments because they approached it with a life or death, quite frankly, seriousness that the next generation of artists don't address it with. Not my problem that you can't break through, fam. Because here's what I'm not about to do. I'm not about to change the barometer, the level that I know exists, just because you came in the door and niggas like you. That's not how it goes. In order for him to be better than Ray, you need to provide some succinct evidence that I will believe that you can feed to the people. You can't feed that. You can't feed Fonte over Ray to the people. Not with the Cream verse. Not with incarcerated Scarface. Fonte don't have nothing fucking with incarcerated Scarface.
We still okay. If we talking about solo
Spot
stuff,
rushers,
that is not competition. But if you gotta add group stuff, then yeah, no, I agree. I'm not saying Fonte's better than the Wu-Tang. I'm saying he's better than Raekwon. And this is where
not though, fam.
This is
where the guest appearances that have evidence of that.
He's got the guest appearance. He's got
not like Ray.
He kills that song. What's the song with Torre? Clap it up.
With Torre, Ray rhymes next to Nas and Prodigy and Schoolboy Q and Kanye.
Fonte don't want to rap next to them dudes.
Right, because it might.
Such a Lupe argument.
All right, let's let we go.
It might.
Fonte raps next to Black Thought.
Dumb it down. Listen to what I'm about to say, because it might not go well.
No, he does. Fonte killed Doom on the mic. Fonte killed Royce on the mic. Torre, he killed Elzai on the mic. Come on, man. We got people who are better rappers. This is where we underrate.
None of those guys are top 50.
We underrate lyrics. Elzai is one of the top rappers.
None of those guys are top 50. None of those guys you named that Fonte faded are top 50 rappers.
We underrate.
I've heard Raekwon out-rap Prodigy and Nas on records. I've heard him out-rap Method Man on record.
Raekwon is not that much of a lyricist. Come on, man. We underrate lyricism.
He's out-rapping Ghost on Ghost's first classic album. What are we talking
Ghostface is way better than Raekwon. But here's the thing. We gotta
Ghost's first classic album is classic because Ray's more classic and then Ghost is on there. Outside all I got is you go listen to Iron Man, fam. Ray is the best rapper.
At that time. Ghost gets better over time.
That's 95 and 96. That's what I'm saying. You can't just act like he didn't do that, though. You can't act like that's not him rapping at that level on the Purple Tape.
That's not what
he
I'm
rapped better
trying
than. So listen to what I'm saying, though. You have Into the Wu-Tang.
Mm-hmm.
The Purple Tape. Iron Man. Just those contributions exceed Fonte's career, fam. It's not about if you think he's better. It's about the fact of the matter. That's a fact of the matter. That's Raekwon rapping next to Method Man and Old Dirty Bastard on Shame on the Nigga. No, Fonte ain't got charisma
this is why I don't like having.
You think Fonte has the charisma to jump on a record with a prime Method Man and Old Dirty Bastard and has the charisma and you see what I'm saying?
Fonte has the charisma to rap with anybody.
Charisma-wise and vocally, you got to keep up with those guys. No, Fonte's not that. That's all I'm saying.
But Master Killer doesn't have that, and I don't know who the lane.
Fonte's better than Master Killer. Have that. Look, but hold on. That's why.
But they rap with him.
No. That's why I'm bringing up Shame on a Nigga on Into the Wu-Tang because that's the only song with Method Man and Old Dirty Bastard on it. And who's the only other person on the record? Right. The only record that got just Meth and Dirty. There's only one other guy that's sliding on the record. Now, you think that's an accident or do you think that? Think about it.
Okay, in the Wu-Tang, there's several songs that Deck or Jizza steal the show, and they are just lyricists. Or I mean, you want to take out all the other stuff. They're just the lyricists, but they just come on the mic, bar up the song, and they can steal the show. Fonte can do the same thing. Lyricism matters. It's not just voice, not just all this other stuff you keep saying. Lyricism is still number one when it comes to hip hop. That doesn't.
When you hear Triumph, you think of the first verse.
No, it is. No, lyrics matter, but I'm about to show you exactly why voice matters just as much, and I'm glad that you brought it up. If I had to pick a Wu-Tang song, like encompasses who they are, I'd probably pick Guillotine. And Meth and Dirty not on there.
I would pick Cream or
no. I said Posse Cut.
Okay.
I don't think Cream is a Posse Cut.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Posse Cut for a Wu-Tang record is when there's four more on the record.
Right.
Chess boxing.
Chess boxing is up there too. I was thinking Fourth Chamber on Liquid Swords. But listen to what I'm saying, and this is exactly what I'm about to bring up when I say this. I love Liquid Swords.
Yeah.
I think lyrically, listen to what I'm saying. Lyrically, for me, I have it up there with Illmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Anything Rakim ever did, like it's prime like that to me. Prime Black Thought, Illadelph, Things Fall Apart Thought. No, Liquid Swords lyrically is like that. What's the most memorable moment on Liquid Swords, by the way, guys? I believe that's Method Man on Shadowbox. Correct.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Fam, y'all not about to play like that. Y'all know that the most memorable moment on Liquid Swords is Meth on Shadowbox. That's a style and charisma and a voice thing, and we know it because Jizza lyrically on the song is actually more precise than Meth.
My
What's
favorite
the
part on
scene
that
still?
album is what you call him with the dude talking in the beginning with the
Killer
little
Hills
kid.
10304?
No, the what's the one with the little kid talking about the
When I
Shogun's
was little?
decapitator? Yeah,
Yeah, Liquid Swords.
that's what I'm saying, and that's
I
not
love Liquid Swords. I
but
love
that
Liquid
comes off my
Swords.
favorite part.
No. And I dig that. I love me some Liquid Swords. That's one of my 3 or 4 favorite songs on there. But what I'm saying is that the moment that people remember from Liquid Swords is shadow boxing.
Yes,
now, why
that
do
is
y'all
the
think
moment
that
people remember.
is?
But everyone loves meth. Yes, everyone loves meth.
Hold
Yes.
on. But why does everybody love meth?
It's the voice. It's the
charisma.
personality. He's
What did you just
funny.
say? Dumb it down.
He's funny.
So listen,
Hold on. Personality. He's funny. Is that the same stuff I said about Fonte?
And this is exactly what I'm trying to explain to you about how Fonte doesn't have it like that. Because listen to what I'm about to say. No, Method Man can go jump on one of the most lyrical albums ever made by one of the best lyricists who ever existed and totally steal the show with just his voice, his charisma, and his flow. And that's why those things matter just as much as lyrics. Because if lyrics mattered that much, Method Man wouldn't have been able to show up on Liquid Swords and stunt like that. We'd still be talking about Jizz's verse on Shadowboxing.
But if his verse was trash, we would laugh at him.
Nobody's walking around saying my style broke motherfucking backs like him for terror. But you know my steez got made into a whole fucking song by Gangstar. What are we doing? Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay,
no, that's
Cream
true.
made songs out of some lame stuff too.
But
Cream
hold on.
made-
But
Cream
Method
cut up a song like this.
Man has got the
Cream
most
made one thing,
personality. Like
Let's
that's
reference
number
this
one in
properly.
personality right there.
Let's
Yes.
reference this properly. What is You Know My Steez as a hip hop record too?
It's great.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. That's what I'm saying.
But you went to
down
number
the
one.
Bone Gristle.
We keep
Like, I
going
break it
to
down-
number one. We keep comparing Fonte.
I mean, first
with
of all, I
Nas.
don't think
Fonte with meth, like number one in these certain categories.
you call him top 5, so I'm giving you some real top 5.
Okay, but he's saying he should be at the 25th spot on your Southern rap list.
Southern hip hop, and we haven't talked about a single Southern person in comparison. Not a single person of voice, not a single person with personality. The South.
Who is your 25th person on the Southern rapper list? Who's the 25th person?
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all really want to know the truth? That's not my list. That's Mike's list. Mike did that list.
Okay, so whoever the 25th person is,
like I
you want him to be 25. That's it.
I want him to be top 10. I want to be top 10.
I realize
Can y'all just put him
too.
top 10, please?
No,
I
He's begging
realize
y'all.
this too.
No.
Like y'all have to understand that Mike owns According to Hip Hop. So unless you see me put out a list and then see Mike post it, that's Mike's list.
Yeah.
I thought y'all had both.
Y'all both put out a list. Y'all both put out lists. But I mean, you had Fonte on yours, just lower than.
Yeah.
Than
okay. Well, that's
Fonte.
good then. Why are you so mad at this man?
No.
You really got beef about Lupe.
I very
Real
vividly.
beef
If
is
I'm not
Lupe.
mistaken, Fonte was like 21st on my list.
Yeah. You had him. Yeah. You
So
had
there
him
you
lower.
go.
So now let's move to Lupe because we've been talking about Fonte, and I appreciate it. Look, listen. I love talking about this stuff. So let's talk about Lupe.